import WebDriver, right? Now, once the WebDriver, okay, what to do, you understood, right? First, create a Python project, then go to setting. Once again, I'm repeating. First, create a Python project, then go to the setting. Then inside of setting, there is a Python interpreter. Just click on plus symbol. And inside of plus symbol, you have to search for Selenium. Selenium. So as of now, it's already installed. It's already installed. That's what it is showing blur, right? So in your case, you will not get an option to install the package and install it and close it, everything close it. Now we need a driver to automate. So how to open the driver? Just go to Chrome and search for Chrome driver download, and you will get this option. So which version you have to install? For that, what to do? Just go to Chrome browser and go to help. Inside of help, you will get an option about Chrome, and you can see your version. Whatever version you have of Chrome driver, same version of Chrome web driver you should install. Right now, in my case, it is 89. So I'm installing this. If I have 19, in your case, if it is a 90, then go with this 90. Okay. So this is the simple thing. Once you can download, you will get this zip file. Extract this zip file and extract this zip file like this. Extract this zip file like this, and you will get this Chrome driver. Copy this Chrome driver and go to your project. Go to your project section and create one folder like a drivers folder. And inside of drivers folder, you have to keep your Chrome driver exe file. In my case, it is a tar file. So because I am using the Ubuntu, you can use the exe file in case of your window. Okay, just do these things. Now do it parallelly, otherwise you cannot do. Next, once these things is done, now we are going to start a very simple thing, very basic thing. We are going to open our browser. First, open the browser. What is the open the browser? Open the browser means, we see, before automating any kind of application, we should open the browser. We have to open the browser first. Without opening the browser, where you can open your application. So for that, we have to import Selenium. As I already told you, this option, if you are going to write from Selenium, this right now I'm getting the option Selenium, right? But in your case, if you will not install that plugin, you might not get this option, import WebDriver. So once this part has been done, then next what to do? Up to this, everyone is okay, right? Now we have to open the browser, right? So for opening the browser, WebDriver dot, which browser you want to open? Chrome browser, right? Chrome. And here you have to pass your driver location. Where is your driver location? This is the driver location, Chrome driver. Right click on this, select copy path and copy absolute path, and this absolute path you have to keep it here. That's all. Our task is done. Right? So this line, what this line will do? This line will open the browser. Open the browser. That's all. It will open the browser. Let me execute this code and we'll see what is going to be happen, right? Run, open the browser. Okay, it might got open, but you are not able to see, right? It might got open, but you are not able to see that. Okay, so anyway, I will put some sleep, import time. Time.sleep, and here I will keep as a 5 second. So it opened. Can you see this? My browser got opened, and after 5 seconds it will get destroyed, right? Okay, cool. So browser is getting open. Next, once your browser is getting open, you have to launch your application. Which application you want to launch? So for that, I kept one dummy application for you. So this is the dummy application on which we are going to do our practice. Just go to your Chrome browser, and I'm going to close all those things because it is taking unnecessary space in my computer. And yeah, so next, Control V of this application, and here we will do all those our testing. This is the demo application. Okay, in this everything is given. You can see You have a username, you have a password, everything is there, and you have to insert the same username, same password, and click on login. You can happily able to log in to your application. This is the application, simple basic application, and we will learn many things here. So here is the login, logout button. We will automate all those things, don't worry. So first thing, we have to launch our browser. After launching the browser, go to your code, launching the browser. If you can see, if I'm launching, let me keep this as a 15 seconds so that I can show you this. If I'm launching the browser, my browser by default is not getting maximized. So my responsibility is that I have to maximize the browser. So it will wait for 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, the browser will gone. Now, what to do? Once the browser got open, we have to maximize our browser. So driver, sorry, I should keep these things in a driver. WebDriver, this thing, and driver.manage.maximize window. Okay, so driver.manage maximize window. This is the command will maximize your browser. Okay, so what I'm saying, just try to understand. I'll keep this sleep once again for 5 seconds after this. Control V, and now let me execute this. Can you see this? My browser got open, and it will do maximize also after 5. See, after 5 seconds, it got maximized automatically. I haven't did that. Okay, so you can minimize, you can maximize, whatever you want to do, you can do it up. Cool, eh? So far we had seen open the browser and maximize the browser, right? Now, okay, so you are using window, Anup? Game driver or Chrome driver? Gecko driver. Okay, Gecko means you want to automate in Mozilla Firefox. Okay, can you share your screen? Let me stop the recording. Okay, so once you open the browser, then our job is to close the browser also. So we are going to open, and can you see this? After 5 seconds, it will get maximized, and after 5 seconds, it will got close also automatically. Yes, it is getting close, right? So opening the browser, closing the browser, we have seen many things, right? Now, so many more things we can do, no doubt. Opening the browser, maximize the browser. And now if you want to open the browser, and after opening the browser, you want to hit that particular URL. If you want to open a particular, particular application on which you want to automate. So for that, driver.get, and in this get method, you have to pass this URL. Control C and pass this. So it will launch this URL. Get is the method which is responsible to launch this particular URL. And then after launching the URL, I used to tell, okay, wait for 10 seconds. Time.sleep. Wait for 10 seconds so that I can see browser is getting, means application is getting open or not. Yes, my driver got open, it is minimized. After 5 seconds, it will got maximized, and then after 5 seconds, it will hit that URL. See, URL is getting hit, and after 5 seconds, it will close also. Yes. After 5 seconds, it will close. If I return the command, then it should close. Yes. Okay, up to this though, it's fine. But only problem is here. If I will run this script in my laptop, then it will work. But if I'll give this script to you, then it will not work at all. So because this location might not be available in your local system. So how to make our script in such a generic way so it will run to anywhere? Okay, so it will run to anywhere. How to check this? So what to do? See, we are in the root directory, right? And inside of root directory, this is the root directory. Inside of root directory, just try to understand the architecture. Okay, I'm not talking about the window, because company and industries are using across the platform, 99% people are using Debian server, means Linux kind of operate servers. So I always used to take care of the people who is going to work as an industrial exposure. So in case of window, how to navigate those things, I will let you know. There is a dot symbol is there. With that we can do. But in case of Ubuntu, I am telling you. So we are in the root directory, no doubt. Inside of root directory, we have a test case folder, and inside of test case folder, we are in this file. Am I correct? So if you want to navigate this folder, first thing we have to come out from this folder because we are inside of this folder. Making sense or not? Can anyone please help me? See, we are in this directory. We are, just a minute. We are in this directory. We are in this directory, and inside of this directory, we have an open browser.py file. So first of all, in order to automate this, we have to navigate this Chrome driver. So first thing, we have to come out from this test case folder. How to come out from the test case folder? Just try to understand. I am going to write here. Okay, dot. If you are writing 2 dot, then it will come out. Okay, I will show you in the terminal also. I can show you Control Alt T, no doubt. See how the Linux is going to work, same way PyCharm will work. So CD desktop, I went inside of desktop, ls cd Python is there. Yes, Python is there, right? I went inside of desktop and Python. Let's suppose I have to come out from the Python. So how to do? Double dot. Then I can come out from the Python to Selenium, right? So similar way, if you want to come out from this test case wala folder to root directory, then double dot, single forward slash, and then whatever path is there, like a driver and Chrome driver, right? It is a similar way. And now your task is done. Just copy paste this. Control V, and this one. And this will also work for you. Acha, sorry. My bad. I should remove this. Yes, it got open. Now this script is kind of generic and it will work to everywhere. Just a minute, huh? Right? And this script will work for everywhere. We have to identify the element where we have to perform the action, and then we can perform the action. So for that, what you can do, just press Ctrl Shift C or right click and inspect the element. So which element you want to inspect? This element. So here, is there ID is there? Yes, ID is there. Can you see this? I told you if ID is there, then go with the ID. I told you if ID is there, then go with the ID, right? Okay. So what you have to do, just go to your code, open the browser, and after opening the browser, driver dot find element by ID, because we are going to identify by ID, and here pass sorry this ID, so this will, what is this? This is email field, right? So just type email underscore field. You can give any variable, but you should not give like a ABCD. Okay, driver dot find element this. And once you are opening the browser, once you are able to identify that location where you have to pass this, then you have to send the what? Email. So email field dot send keys, and here we have to pass that email ID. What is that email ID was? This is the email ID. Control A, Control C, and Control B. That's all. Our email kaam khatam. Now password. What is the password? Admin. So for passing the password, again we have to inspect the element. That's what we taught you first in HTML page, then identify the element. Now every concept we are going to incorporate in this case, right? So Yes, this is my password. Again, in password also ID is there. If ID is there, then I told you, no need to think anything. Just go with the ID. So again, driver dot find element by ID, and here we have to pass that ID, and this is what password field, password underscore field, and this is that, and password field dot send keys, and here we have to pass that admin. Password is what? Admin. Control V, and yes. Okay, one thing I want to say, let's suppose two line we are doing, right? So this password field is what? It is password field is equal to this only. Can I say? So why cannot call this send keys method? I cannot call the send keys method here only? I can remove this password field. Yes, I can remove this as well. So in one line we are doing. So initially I told you how to do, right? Now you become expert. Now in a single two line of code, we can write in a single line of code, right? So this is also possible. So let me execute this and try to run the browser. Can you see this? My browser got open. After 5 seconds, it will maximize. It got maximized. After 5 seconds, it will pass the URL. So wait for 5 seconds. Yes, it is passing the URL. And one mistake is there. Can you see this? These two email ID got passed at a time, right? And two password got passed at a time. Why it is happening? I will tell you. So once I'm opening the browser, by default, once I'm opening this application, by default, there is what? There is element, there is email ID. So first job is yours. You have to clear this email ID. It might be changed based on the another application, but in this application, whenever you are launching this application, automatically this email and password is getting captured at the email and password field. So your job is to first clear that, and then what to do, then okay, so first clear this. Wait a minute. First clear email field dot clear, first clear, and once the clear is done, then only you should pass this email field. Similarly here also, password field, just keep inside of password underscore field. And now so password field dot clear and dot password field dot send keys. Okay, so now it should work. And now okay, let me run this, I'll show you. So it got open the browser and it will maximize. Yes, it got maximized, and after 5 seconds it will pass the URL also. Yes, it is passing the URL, and now it is correct. Can you see this? I'm clearing that, I'm passing that. Now, after that, what? We have to click on the login button. Yes, we can click on the login button. So for that, we can inspect the login button. Login button. How to identify the login button? Can anyone please help me? There is no ID, there is no name. Then I told you go with the XPath, right? So can anyone please write a XPath for this login button? Chalo, I'll do that. Text function. We can use the text function. We have a HTML tag button, and then square braces. And what is the attribute is here? Okay, we'll go with the attribute only. Control C submit @ submit. Look at that. We can go with the text function. Wait. We can go with the text function. That will be good only. Equal to value. What is the value? Login is the value. Yes, our XPath is done. Now let me check this. Yes, 1 out of 1. And just copy paste this. Okay, sir. Just copy paste this, and here go to this. We are able to identify password, and again driver dot find element by xpath. This time this function, and here we have to pass this. This is the key. Now is the question. I was saying just put single quote, not double quote. Now you are able to understand. If I will give double quote, if I'll give double quote here, if I'll give double quote here, then from here to there, it will identify as a one string. And then from here to there, it will identify as a another string. So in order to overcome this kind of problem, always give the value as a single quote. Now you are able to understand why I was saying put single quote, not double quote, right? Then dot. Okay, on top of this element, what we have to do, we have to click on this. So click on this. Okay, so I'm not going to close the browser as of now. I'm not going to close the browser. I'm going to has comment on this line. I would like to show you something. Run this. Can you see this? Open the browser. After 5 seconds, it will maximize the browser, and then okay, pass, and then click on the login. It is clicking login. Application is bit slow, so it will navigate to the home page. Yes, it reached to the home page. Now after reaching the home page, if you want to click on the logout, now it will not close automatically because I commented that line, right? I commented that line. So you intentionally you have to close these things, right? Yes, yes, yeah, please. Yes, XPath anyway will work. For sure, XPath will work. Okay? Let me know in which case it is not working. As of till my experience, I never stuck XPath is not working. So XPath always will work. Yeah, if you find this case, we can raise the issue. It's a good point. It will be a good point. Okay? Because Selenium is the open source community. So if this kind of issue is coming, then we can raise to the Selenium team. Right. So we open this browser, we open to this dashboard, and now we have to log out. So how to do the logout? Control Shift C, and just identify this logout button. And again, logout is again we can identify these things with the text function. Control F, and a class is there, right? How to write a XPath for that? Again, we can go a text function. You can use anything, whatever you want to do. I'm not bothering about those things. Yes, you can go with the attributes. No worries. You try that. I feel this is the suitable for me, so I'm doing with this. And logout, I am able to identify, and there is a one matching node. Chalo, ye bhi kar lete hain. So driver dot find element login and driver dot find element by XPath. It's a logout, so dot click. Click is the function to click on that particular item. Now we'll wait for 10 seconds. Acha, first let me run this code. I will show you. So it open the browser, it will maximize. After 5 seconds, it is passing the URL, and it click on the login button also, and it log in, and then it will click on the logout automatically. And yes, things are getting works, so it get log out also, right? So hope you understood the basic fundamental of concept of Selenium, right? We have to do many things, right? It is not like that our things is getting done from here. It is a starting point. Many more things, creation of framework, unit test cases, write a unit test cases of this, automate the complete suite, create a suite, schedule the task. Everything is possible, but not in window. First thing. If you want to be a hero in IT sector, then avoid to use the window. First thing, I personally feel this, I should tell you, because window is not going to work at all as a development. See, we are not going to write this kind of script. we are going to write our script in the class and object manner. So it will be reusable. Open the, you can create any class, open browser. And here we can give that. And yes, just a minute. Here you can give this. And inside of this class, what you can do? Inside of this class, we can create a method def open browser. You can give any method name, open browser. I am giving this. And yes, this is done. And all those things, whatever you have done so far, you can keep inside a method. Control X. Okay. Now, will it work? Will it work? No, it will not work. Why it will not work? Can anyone please tell me? No, I have mobile phone in my shop, but unless I am not calling that mobile phone, it will not come to you, right? So we have to call this method, right? Okay. We have to call this method. Open browser, okay. Object, you can create object and is equal to this one, constructor, and oh my God. And obj dot open browser. Now it should work. Yes, it is working, right? Cool, eh? Okay, understood? Any doubt, guys? So it got open and it will log out also automatically. Okay. So yesterday videos, just want to give the quick update. Yesterday video also got uploaded and today's video also will get uploaded very soon. It is inline process only. Yeah, in fraction of second it will get uploaded. Yes, it got uploaded. Just watch that yesterday class recording. So yeah, that's all. Okay, fine. So now you understood, right, how to open the browser, how to play around that. For tomorrow session, we will see many more things, like how to refresh, how to go back, how to, drag and drop, how to do the data-driven testing, many more things we have to do. Okay, it is not going to be end. So after 3-4 class, we will start the framework designing and unit test cases. That will be our actual scenario where we are going to start